The devs
Shield
might
at
have
0%.
just killed this game. It's an amazing game. This is the start of the first season. It should be a much better start. But what they did with Hailey and the invasions, it's, to be honest with you, I think it's irreversible. Unless they make it where you get like 5 of these a go, there's no explaining what is happening. I'm playing with Hailey right now, but to be honest with you, I bought her. I don't like, and most of the people I know, I feel like the practices they used were to make sure you buy her. As you can see here, you have to get 36 of each one of these on top of waiting to make them. You can only get them inside of dungeons. They're all dungeons. See? Vespers, the Chapel, Magister Lab, Slumber Valley, the Haven, and they make sure they're all different dungeons. The issue with these is you are not guaranteed to get a part. I ran it about 6 times and I got 1 of these data chips. And if you add this up, you would have to play. If you got them every time, you would have to get it. You would have to do 144 missions or dungeons to make sure that you get it. That's if you got it every time. That's about a week or 2 of not having Hailey, though the game is based around Hailey.
Shield down.
I mean, the season is based around Hailey. They let us get Ultimate Valby by going through missions, going to infiltrations, fighting bosses. But this is horrendous. No, they know no one's gonna stay here and do this, so they're basically forcing people to buy her. Especially if you're a content creator like myself, you're trying to do an overview of the character. You're not gonna spend 2 weeks. By the time you spend 2 weeks getting this character, all the information about them is already gonna be out. So why would you do that? They're basically forcing you to buy her. And I don't understand when this is season 1. In before the season started, you were giving us Ultimate Valby. You gave us Luna. They were difficult to get, but they weren't too difficult. This is the beginning of your actual game, season 1. You shouldn't start out with the real greedy practices already. And she's a good character, but
Target confirmed.
it's not worth all that. To be honest with you, it's not even the ultimate. The ultimate's not even that hard. You have a better chance of getting the ultimate than getting her. And that's just not a good feeling. Nobody wants to start the game, let alone, let's not even talk about the invasions. Those invasions are horrible. And then you made the invasions a solo player thing? What were you guys thinking? You know this is a multiplayer game that you don't have anymore. All of us have seen all of the content. So for the extra content to be the invasions was trash. And then in most of these invasion things, why would you want, I get a little bit of health, but I lose defense and it can stack up. Like the ups and downs are not worth it. We all know shields are worth nothing. So I don't care if I get a shield particle augmentation because shields do nothing for you. Why would you do that? And then when you go into the invasions, you can only do 4 a day. And you have to do them solo. So there's actually no new content for you and your friends to play. Season 1, at the beginning of this is what you're doing? It's like they're making sure their player base drops all the way down. If you go to the comments, you go to any Twitter thing, any Twitter post, they are flaming the invasions. They're flaming the grind for Hailey. It should not be like that. There's no way that you guys took all this time to make this. Are you trying to kill your game when it's just started getting started? It's just started getting good? Are you trying to kill the game? Because this is the way you do it. This is the exact way you do it. These scummy practices. You already get money out of people for the skins. You already get money for people that want to cut their time in half with the convenience. You get money You get money from. You already get money from everything else here. To be honest with you, you get it from the skins, the weapon skins. You got makeup that's different. You have to buy the whole fit if you just want the headpiece. You'll have to buy a whole nother one. If you want this hair, you have to buy this hair. So you already have practices where, and I gotta purchase the whole bundle. You can't just purchase one thing. I'd have to buy the top and the bottom if I want that hair. So it's like you already have practices where you're doubling, tripling up on the money already. But then you do this thing with Hailey where you have to at least, and I'm telling you, I ran it at least 8 times and got one of both of them. So you have to run it at least 144 times. 144 of those missions, some of them are like 5 apiece, 10 apiece. Nobody's gonna want to do that. Look, 20 minutes or less. You run at a 20-minute, 15-minute dungeon for a chance at getting it, and it's not guaranteed. You'll go through the whole dungeon, and they think they're slick because they put it as a mission monster, right? That is acquired by the mission monster. The mission monster is the boss. That's the monster. And it's not like he's gonna drop it. It's gonna come out in your rewards at the end. It's a totally scummy practice. Like, if you guys want to take over Warframe or get close to Warframe, don't start ripping so much. We already spent a lot of money. We bought battle passes, Kyber. We've gifted people skins, everything. You don't need to do that. It's a fast way for your looter shooter to go in the garbage. So please, I understand they said they're fixing it. They're fixing it next Thursday. So that means you have a whole week right now of just dealing with this bullcrap. What do you think the player base is gonna go in a week? Most of these people only came back because season 1. And for the season 1 to have a horrible start like this, it's going back in the garbage. Some people are deleting it already. I was going through the Twitter posts, people just saying easy uninstall, easy uninstall. Come on, bro. Make the game better so that we don't gotta do these type of things. Put in some multiplayer content. Because we've all fought Gluttony already. And Gluttony was already a ridiculous boss that nobody wanted to fight. The gimmick is stupid as hell. There's not even another boss for us to fight. So when the update a week from now, what are we gonna do for a week? I literally have nothing to do but level up Hailey. And if you go to the bunny farm or in a lot of different places, that can be done in one day. I'm just saying, First Descendant, get your stuff together, bro. Because I like you. I like the game. Trust me. I like the game. I've invested in the game already. I don't want to play Warframe. To me, you're the new Warframe with a shiny coat of paint. I'd rather play this, but I do not want these scummy ass practices. Especially for your season 1. It doesn't bode well for how the rest of the seasons are gonna go. You can't do this to the people, bro. But that's all I wanted to say. Hopefully they said they're going to fix it, the drop rate with her, which wouldn't be good. They would have to increase the drop and fix it where it's guaranteed. Because for people to do 144 15-minute missions, they're gonna need some guarantee. Not just you say it's gonna happen, or you have like it's not even, they don't even show you the chance rate of you getting those items. Just when you beat the stage, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you're out of luck. Which most of us end up being, just out of luck. But that's my rant for today, man. Hopefully the developers don't make this. I love y'all. If you like the content, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. It's your Berg. Sparta's Darkness, also known as Kingberg. Peace.